Good morning and welcome to episode 20 of In the Car with Clint. Today, I want to talk to you about delegation. Now, it's something that I have not been great at, and it's something that I have to continually work towards, but it is something that you will not be able to truly scale your business. I was meant to go right here. So you would have, if you've been kind of learning about business and studying, or if you've been even just working in senior management roles, you may have been to a training session with a specialist in time management or delegation, and it's something that always comes up. And I think for young business owners that are trying to scale their business, it's probably one of the hardest things to do, because in most cases, a person who started their own business has done so because they're passionate about what they're doing, or they're passionate about running a business, and then they do everything, right? So a good example would have been for Lawn Hub. In the early days, we needed to print the labels ourselves. We needed to do the graphic design. Well, I needed to do everything myself. So I designed the labels, I printed the labels, I put the fertilizer in the buckets, I stuck the stickers to the buckets. Every piece of that puzzle had to be done by me. I'd go to the bank, I'd get change. Obviously different businesses require different things around banking and change. And then all of a sudden the business has enough money and it's gotten really busy and you can hire your first staff member. Now, it's really hard to let go of the functions that you believe you are the best at, but in a lot of cases, if you've hired people well, most of the people you're hiring are better than you. Now, I'm not just saying this because Duffy's sitting next to me, but he runs circles around my video production capacity because I don't know how to do it. And then I've got guys that do irrigation design. I've got people that do graphic design. I've got front of house counter sales people, purchasing officers. All of those individual tasks I did at some point, except the video. I can't possibly be as good as they are now because that's all they do and they've gotten really good at it. Now, there are going to be tasks and functions that you are an absolute gun at, and you're a 10 out of 10. It could be business development. In my case, I love doing that. It's still okay to hire someone to do that role if they're an 8 out of 10 compared to you in your mind. Because if you have 5 people doing 8 out of 10 and there's only you doing 10 out of 10, if you worked on those numbers, you've got a 40 versus a 10. That's the right maths, right? 5 8s are 40. So I am good at maths too. Now, the reality is, as a business owner, you are never, ever, you are super rarely going to find someone who cares about your business as much as you and puts in as much or more time than you. I'm quite lucky. I have people within the business that do care about it as much as me and put in as much time as me, but it's an unhealthy thing for you to expect that of any or all of your staff. The reality is, in a lot of cases, and not all cases, that the people that work for you are doing their physical best, or they have other things happening in their lives that they care about more than your business, and that's fine. You need people like that to do work in your business, otherwise you can't scale. So, if I can try and bring some value in this around delegation, the best things you can do is find quality ways to communicate what you want. Now, we use Asana as task management. I now use WhatsApp groups for audio communication because it's my best way to communicate. I'm probably going to have to start following this Google Maps at some point. And then it's just a case of clearly communicating what you want done and when you want it done, following up if you can to let them know how they went on each of the circumstances. Now, I don't follow up. I move so fast that I have to delegate to the guys and just know that it's been done. Every now and then I'll catch something, it'll flash into my consciousness. I'll be having a shower and I'll be like, oh, I wonder how that went, and I'll send a follow-up. You kind of really just have to let go. If you don't let go of, I guess, the giving the tasks to the people, and then you need to trust that you've hired the right people to do the right jobs, then you're never going to get anything truly substantial done, and you might as well have not started your business. So I hope that's been of some value. I find it very easy to delegate because I don't care as much about the result as much as like getting it out of my head. And if the guys can get a 6 out of 10, a 7 out of 10, or an 8 out of 10, then that's fine too. It's a ready, fire, aim kind of situation. If you've got any questions about this video or any other videos that we have produced over the series of 20 in the car was with Clint, look at that, I actually stuck to something for once. Please stick your comments, your questions or your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to this if you are enjoying the content, and please give the video a like. It will help me reach more people, and hopefully that one person will see this one video that will change their life in some way for a positive. So until tomorrow, have a wonderful day and be kind to each other.